Hey guys, it's Emma. Today I have sort of a mixed video between a miniature book haul and just a preparation video for the booktubathon that's coming up this weekend for Christmas. I'm so excited for it because it's my first marathon challenge that I'll ever be doing in the booktube community, so I'm really excited to start it. And I just found out today that it was happening this weekend, so I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. So, if you don't know, there is a Christmas booktubathon happening this December 19th, 20th, and 21st. So it's a 3-day booktubathon event, and there's 4 challenges that you have to complete. The first challenge is read a book with red and green on the cover. Second challenge is read a book that you really wanted to read this year. Third challenge is read a book that was gifted to you or a book that was recommended to you. And number 4, read 3 books. Because it's a 3-day event, you're supposed to read however many days there is, you have to read that many books. So it's a 3-day event, and you have to read 3 books. So that's the last challenge. I realized I didn't have any books on my shelf that have red or green on the cover. So I went out just now to buy one specifically for this challenge, and I ended up buying a few books actually. So the first one I bought was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and obviously this is the one I'm going to be using for the red and green challenge because it has red in it and it is green. I mean, it's kind of a pink color, but I mean his shirt's red, so I'm going to say it's a red and green book. Then I went and bought the second book in the Mara Dyer trilogy, which is The Evolution of Mara Dyer. I finished the first book last night. Oh my god, I love it. I freaking love it so much. And I didn't have the second book yet. So I went out and bought it. I love it. I'm going to do a review on that. I'm not going to get into it, otherwise it'll go on forever. And then the last 2 books I bought were just The Elite and the one by Kira Cass, because I read the selection. I don't know if you can see it, but I read the selection last week, and in like a day. I really liked that one. So I'm going to do another review on that. I have a lot of catching up to do with reviews, but anyway, so I'm going to do a review on that. I really enjoyed it, so I went out and bought the next 2 in the series. So for the first challenge, read a book with red and green on the cover. Like I said, this is the one I will be doing. Second challenge is a book that you really wanted to read this year. I'm going to do this one, The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, because it is one I really wanted to read. I kept hearing so much about it, and so I finally bought it the other week, but I haven't read it yet, so I thought I'll save it for this weekend for the marathon. So that's my book to be read for the second challenge. The third challenge is read a book that was gifted to you. I have not been gifted any books in a while, so I couldn't really think of any, and then I remembered my dad gave me this to read. Not the whole, like, it's got a collection of stories in it by H.G. Wells. It's got, The Time Machine, The Island of Dr. Moreau, The Invisible Man, First Men in the Moon, and a few other ones. So it's a collection of some of his sci-fi novels, and because I was getting into steampunk this past summer, so, of course H.G. Wells and Jules Verne and all them, they're all pioneers in the whole steampunk thing. So my dad said he has an H.G. Wells book, and I should read some of those, because obviously those are like the pioneer stories to the steampunk that we know today. So I decided I'm going to read The Island of Dr. Moreau, because he said that one was really good. So it's in here somewhere. It's not hugely long, so it's good for a marathon, because you don't want to read massive books during a marathon. So that is the one that was, I guess it was gifted to me, because he kind of gave it to me, so that's my gifted book challenge to be read. Fourth challenge is just to read 3 books in general, and 3 books I chose are Cinder by Marissa Meyer. It's one that I really have been looking forward to reading, so I thought I'd save it for this weekend. Smoke and Bone, Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, another one that I've heard good things about, so I thought save it for this weekend. And then the last one, I thought I'll just read the next book in the selection trilogy, The Elite, because I went and bought it today anyway, and I'm ready to read it. So that's 6 books to read this weekend in 3 days. I have an exam on the Saturday, on the 20th, so we'll see how that goes. Studying. Who studies? Yeah. I'm just kidding, of course I will study, but I mean, I will also do a lot of reading too. So, and then the next day I'm flying home actually on the Sunday, so I'll have like a 5-hour flight to read as well, so that should be enough time to do all my reading. And then I'll probably do the wrap-up video for the booktubathon when I'm back home, so I won't be in this location for that video. So yeah, I'd follow them on Twitter. It's booktubathon is the Twitter handle name, and also on they have a YouTube channel as well. It's Ariel Bissett who's hosting it this year again. She has a video on there and she explains everything, everything that I just said, probably better than I did, but anyway. So okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the booktubathon.